Not for children under 3 years old. Ages 14 and up. Ain't for kids. Ain't for kids. Get out of here. Get out. Go on. Hey everyone, welcome to the Turtles review. These are the Turtles by Neca. I absolutely love these figures. A massive thank you to Paolo for sending these along for Christmas. That's one hell of a Christmas gift, Paolo. Probably one of the best Christmas gifts I've ever had in my life. This really means a lot to me. I was 10 years old when the film came out. It was pure magic back then. It was really a thing, you know. Turtles were big. Everyone wanted the toys, everyone wanted the lunchboxes, the whole deal, the backpacks, all that stuff. I remember being 10 years old and coming into the playground at school. I think it was just after the summer holidays, and my friend's dad got back from a business trip in America, and he brought him back some Turtles figures. Nothing like these. We're talking. This would have been '89, because this film came out in 1990. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Sorry, it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure the cartoon was before the film. That's why the film happened. I remember playing the Nintendo, the SNES, was it? The old Nintendo, you know, the big, I forget now. I think it was just literally called the Nintendo, the big grey one, and you lift up the flap and put in a huge cartridge in the 80s. That one. I remember getting the Turtles game, and that was a good game. I remember playing that a lot and waiting for a bus at the bus stop, holding it in my hand. My mum got it for me, and just super magical times, man. So Paolo may not have known. I mean, I probably mentioned in the past that Turtles are awesome, and I loved them when I was growing up and stuff, but I didn't really stress it too much. But Paolo got me something here that's just is I don't know, man. It's emotional. you know, just the 10-year-old me. I know, because I still got some of him inside me, obviously, but I know these would just literally blow my mind back then when I was a kid. The Turtles figures we had in 89, 90, 91, whatever, they were alright, but this is incredible because they're really, 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 really accurate looking to the film. It's kind of unprecedented, really. The head sculpts in particular. I mean, yeah, they might use the same body a couple of times for some of them. I know Raphael has a different kind of arm to maybe Michelangelo, or we'll see. I don't know, but we'll get to that. But it's just the likenesses, man. Like, that really, really looks like Leonardo, and that looks like Michelangelo 100%, and that's bang on Raphael. Even got the scar on the cheek, but just the shape and the expression, and there's not much there to work with expression wise, but they nailed it. Neca did. Look at that. It's 100%. Then over here, well, he's looking down at the pizza thinking, which one should I eat first? I'm thinking that one's going to see the business end of his mouth pretty quickly. Let me just get the light in his eyes here. But the paint job's fantastic, and they're really photogenic. I mean, the big one, the quarter scale Raphael that I had, that's a beast, and it was incredible. But you don't lose any detail, really. I mean, I guess you do with like the texture of the skin and the depth of the wrinkles in the skin and stuff. But I mean, visually and on camera, I don't think we're losing much like detail between the small ones and the big ones. And look at that, man. That is picture perfect. Absolutely awesome. Look at that. Swords in the back, looking like a badass. He's the leader. Him and Raphael, they butt heads sometimes. What are you gonna do? Oh man, have they made Shredder in this scale? I'm gonna have to get him, and I want Splinter as well. I know they made the sort of disguised version when he goes out to the movie theater and he's wearing like the fedora hat, whatever it was, and the big sort of trench coat, kind of conceal himself. You have to really suspend your disbelief on that one. But oh man, what did he see? Critters? He saw Critters at the cinema. I remember that. I like that movie. Oh, are Neca gonna do any Critters figures? I'll be down for that. Absolutely awesome. I've done some photography. I'm going to splice that into the review. It should be fun. They look incredible on camera, as you can see, and with the pictures I've taken in the kind of right lighting. You know, this is the figures, but it's kind of like the original pose that all the characters were doing on the front of the VHS in America, and they've managed to do it like really well. But the kind of lighting that you got there, just the black background and just the kind of light coming from above, just like I got it here, it's made the photography come out really nice. Added some smoke effects. But yeah, man, let's get stuck into this review. Thank you, Paolo. These are amazing. I love them. Awesome. Now, whether you have the turtles holding their weapons in their hands, or have, for instance, Donatello here has his bow staff on the back strap here on his shell. That just sits there quite nicely. And Raphael can sheathe his sai in these two little holes here on the belt. Obviously, he's holding one there. But everyone, it's all been really well thought out. Like Leonardo's swords, they just fit nice and snug in the sword holders, sword sheath. I'm not sure what you call it. I forget, the name escapes me. But doesn't he look badass? Just he's getting a bit peed off here. He's looking at Raphael. They're having a moment again. And yeah, that just looks super, super cool. You can barely see any joints, man. Just a couple here and there, but it's subtle. They look so accurate, so real. They are the turtles we're looking at right now. That is them from 1990. Remember the music video? What's that song? Turtle Power. Now, I had that on vinyl. I think I still do. I remember the video and everything. Remember all the... Oh, man, it was just a magical, magical time to be 10 years old. And all the other stuff we had then. All the other... Ah, good times. Yeah, and you got... whatchamacallit, Michelangelo. And he's got his nunchucks. Went northern. He's got his nunchucks. Yeah, they're in his belt there, and that's great. So everyone holds on to their weapons really well and look badass no matter what you do with them. I mean, it's hard to make these figures look bad. Not that I'm trying to do that, but they just look incredible. Highly recommend them. Just get to that point pretty quickly. Highly recommend them. Absolutely perfect. Some of the most accurate, best looking figures I've ever seen by any company in any scale. Definitely up there. Really up there. It did us proud. I do just want to point out how awesome the pizza is. Now all the slices are separate, so you can do what you want with those. But you know what I love? The little detail in the pizza box here with the grease, you know, the kind of, look at that, the shape of the slices. You can just, it's basically realistic. I worked at a hotel. I made pizzas a lot, and that happens. So, you know, don't like pizza myself. I don't like cheese. So I cooked all those pizzas, and they used to smell good, man. I used to make a lot. And then I'd just be standing there hungry, just waiting for them to cook, and then put them in the box and slicing them up and bring them to the guests and stuff. And yeah, they look nice sometimes, but I just don't like pizzas. Well, I don't like cheese, so I guess I don't like pizza. They say, oh, you can order a pizza without cheese, but who wants to be the guy who calls up Domino's or Pizza Hut and says, hi, can I have a... They'll think you're pranking them, you know? So I just allow it. And just all the photo opportunities, man. You can just have all kinds of fun. They're great figures for telling a story in a picture. So there I am. I'm holding out the pizza. Michelangelo wants it. Donatello's like, hey, get back here. You know, for some reason. He doesn't want him to have the pizza, but you know, that's make up your own story. As usual, they're off over there doing the thing. Leonardo's trying to talk some sense into Raph. He's not having none of it, man. He's gone full Tyson. And he's looking crazy. He's got crazy eye. Go ahead and back up there, Leonardo. Don't need to get involved with this. You get him out of his system. Look at that pose action. It's crouching tiger, hidden turtle. Look at that. Yeah. Do all kinds of things. Look, even now. Big ass armpit joints showing. Still looks alright to me. Looks alright. You're not going to be seeing that. I just got him doing some funky stuff just to see what you can do. It looks awesome. Still looks awesome. Like I said, it's hard to make him look bad. I'm trying. I'm trying now. Yeah. Smooth. You got good balance, huh? Oh, let me just lean here for a minute. Let me just... Ow, I stubbed my toe. He's like, get off me. It's giving him the crazy eye. Full sneaking mode. Sneaking panther pose achieved. Leonardo just creeping through the fog, through the mist, through the smog, through the sewer drain pipe stench. On his way to Delt with the wrongdoers of the streets at night, the youths of the breaking into cars, stealing the radios, and all that other stuff that they're up to in 1989, 90. The streets of New York, obviously after dark, not the safest place to be on your own. And there's Raphael in the back, just looking like a boss. Yeah, these guys over here, they made up. They're just having a brotherly hug. That's all there is. Just hugging it out. You know, tells the story. Those two making up. Full panther. Boss. Here's your story. Alright folks, going to wrap up the review. Once more, a massive thank you to Paolo. This is an incredible gift for Christmas, Paolo. You did an amazing thing. God bless you. And just, you know, I don't know what to say, man. It really does make you realize, said it again, you know, it's just a beautiful community to be part of. Always manages to surprise me and blow me away and move me almost to tears sometimes, man. The generosity and the thought that people put into things and the time they take to do it, and just the fact that someone out there... Paolo's in Mexico, man. I'm in the UK. I can't even... Back when I was a kid and stuff like this was happening in 1990, I never thought I'd have a friend in Mexico or a friend in America or Brazil, India, even, you know, everywhere, man. It's crazy. I get messages from all across the globe, and oh, man, it's beautiful. Just like these figures, absolutely beautiful. So, Paolo, thank you so much. You're a special person. Did a special thing. A selfless act. Absolutely awesome. Just, cherish these figures, man. Cherish those friendships with your fellow collectors. It's a beautiful thing. But anyway, check out this pose. Got Leonardo, man. He's got first dibs on that slice. He says, back up. This is my piece right here. I'm going to get mine first, and then you can get yours. Michelangelo there, he's kind of got pizza fever. He's just kind of, he doesn't even know where he is anymore. He's just zoning in like a torpedo on that slice, man. He wants, you know, maybe 2 slices. Yeah, he's just kind of not even with us anymore. He's just seeing that meat. And Donatello in the back. He'll probably be the last one to get a slice, but he'll get a piece. He's just pointing himself, saying, don't forget about me, guys. Save me a piece. Yeah. Meanwhile, Raphael, he's distracted, trying to figure out the secrets of the ooze. Yeah. He'll get a piece. He always does. Or maybe he won't get a piece. Maybe they'll hog it all and he'll just have another reason to kick off, like he usually does. Yeah. Man. I love these figures. I love them. Look at the stories you can tell, man. That's a fun little pose right there. I mean, that just looks good from any angle. Look at that. That's cinematic. Huh? Look at that. Any angle. Come from it above. Looks good. Hit it from the side. Looks good. Alright. 10 out of 10s across the board. I love all of them, man. Shout out to Glenn Page. This is one of his little diorama pieces. I got the pizza sat on here. Makes me think. I was saying this to Glenn Page at Cult Creations recently. It's like when I got these from Paolo, I was like, do you know what, man? They need a sewer. They need just a little that big. Maybe come up to about that high, and then stop about there. Just a little sewer, a few pipes, a bit of water. Oh man, photo fun will be had in the future. You can bet your butt. But Glenn Page, if you're watching, man, you're the man for the job. I know you can bust out something sick. Oh man, the pictures are going to be sweet. All right, but yeah, there's no rush, Glenn. If you're watching this, obviously you got your family, you got your full-time job, you got the dioramas that you're doing. So maybe, you know, a year or something, we'll get around to that. But oh man, these just look awesome. I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because it's been a gush fest, but rightly so. Neca, I haven't said that word enough in this review. Neca, you did just an amazing job. That's them right there. Boom. All right. They made these. They made them for us, and probably for themselves too, because they love this stuff. God bless them. All right, guys. Subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Check me out on Instagram and Facebook at D9333. And if you want to support the channel in one way or another, you can do $1 a month on Patreon. Just help me keep those relevant reviews coming. Doing a full-time channel thing here, so definitely not easy. But I try to bring you that video goodness on a daily basis. If you do join up with the Night Vision Army on Patreon, I'll be sure to add your name to the end credits of every video, just like a movie. All right. Peace. And I hope you're having a good... Are you allowed to say Christmas? Do you have to say holidays? I'm not sure. I'm going to say Christmas because I'm a child of the 80s. Back then, you just said Christmas. So I hope you're having a good Christmas. And God bless all you guys out there. Especially Paolo. God bless you, Paolo. Thank you for this. Absolutely love him. Look at that. That's sick.